Well, Mother Nature is looking to ruin your weekend plans. We are just the messengers. I know.
It's unbelievable.
This is America's Morning Headquarters. I'm meteorologist Stephanie Abrams alongside meteorologist Jim Cantori and Jordan Steele. Two dads.
Yes, good morning, everybody.
My two dads.
As we get ready for the weekend ahead, looking at the outlook, not necessarily the one maybe you want, and it also is Friday the 13th, might I add. We'll see rounds of rain. I know, rounds of rain and storms over the next few days. Yes, as Steph said, including your Father's Day weekend.
So we'll break down the cities that'll need to be on alert, the times that you might want to get out and do your things. Certainly, the Northeast, though, we're going to add up the weekends.
16 out of 16
This is going to be 16. I'm sorry for some of you.
I know. It's really bad.
Let's take a look at some of this video. Heavy rain fueling deadly flood.
If you look at the past 48 hours, we have seen, especially in this zone from San Antonio to the coast, over 48 hours, over 2 days, there has been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 inches of rain. It has been tremendous here as you look over a 2-day period. And that has actually taken the rivers up and out of their banks. They will continue to stay out of their banks. This is what they look like now. And the Navasota River near Easterly, that's going to be near our record by a couple of feet. And right now it's actually running higher than the forecast. We have the Trinity River at Oakwood. Farmland flooding, ranches along the river flooding, and then, of course, the Neches River. And notice all these rivers still going to stay high here for our forecast. The Neches River near Alto, also you're going to see farmland, and some of those boat ramps are going to be flooded. So that's what we are going to see when it comes to the rivers. But notice the rain over the past 7 days has made its way into the southeast. We are oversaturated, super soaker, with more rain to come over the next couple of days because of all of our thunderstorms that have blown up, and we have all this upper level energy that's coming east. We've got surface features as well. So there is that possibility of flooding from St. Louis to Little Rock, Jackson, down to Houston, over to Richmond. I mean, essentially the eastern half of the country. So one of the reasons is high pressure is going to help pump up moisture. There's this upper level energy that just will not stop. And it is going to be making, it literally is hanging with us here in the east through Monday. So we've got a lot of moisture, daytime heating, the sea breezes are going to kick in for us here, and there's our disturbance. Look at that. Into Monday, that helps kick off more showers and thunderstorms. So where is it today? Well, at least we're getting a break into Texas. Places like San Antonio, if you can back up prompter, we were down on Tuesday, there we go, by over 2 inches, and now, right now, we are above by 4 inches when we talk about our surplus and deficit. So we need a break. We have seen tremendous rainfall, and now it's all heading east. You can actually see that little spin in the atmosphere for you right there. Showers also here into just south of the I-10 corridor. In New Iberia, we have flash flood warnings. We have severe thunderstorm warnings for us this morning. Oh, there is a little.
Just east of New Iberia.
Yeah, there is. It looks like there's a little. Yep, there it is. Jillian, I don't know if you want to zoom in or if you saw that. Jim was just showing me, just showing up on the radar if you want to switch. Well, this is not a great, but it's right in there of where there is a little spin on the radar. It's showing up a lot better on the phone where Jim was showing me. But they don't even have a tornado tag on it yet. I wonder, they might put a tornado tag on this because there is the threat of a tornado. There's definitely rotation within that cell. As we take you into Charlotte, a lot of heavy rain here, not to mention creeks and streams causing flooding in and around Charlotte. That's what all these flood reports are. So that's another reminder, be very careful around those creeks and streams. Today, Charleston, another area, we are getting that rain, a flash flood warning to the south of town here. And we are going to see more showers and more flooding potential as we head over the next several days. And this is why there's your upper level energy spinning. You get daytime heating, you got surface features. So Jordan, there is a lot going on here over the next several days.
Yeah, several different areas.
It's been nonstop rain for us here.
That's exactly what it means.
So that's Jim's word of the month, I think, is antecedent. If you need a new word, right? It's the precursor really to it, to what fell before, what's coming now. All right, we have got our upper level energy. You can see it spinning here. Then we also have messy weather through the northern tier. These two systems are going to stay active as we head throughout the weekend. As Jim was mentioning, it's day after day after day, so watch this upper level low. You've got our little boundary there as well, keeping us cool too. Temperatures staying below average the next few days for the most part if you look east of the Mississippi. But as we go into the afternoons, things die down and then they pop back up again. Also, a little entity there into Montana, giving us a chance not only for severe thunderstorms, but also the chance of tornadoes, hail, and damaging winds of 75 miles an hour or greater. So watch that all develop as we go throughout the day today. Some gnarly storms passing through there, also into the plains. Then, of course, we have everything moving east, but you've got more energy diving through the plains. Essentially, we've got a ridge here in the west. So everything's going to go up and over and then dive down on the east side of that ridge, and that's where we'll stay as we head into tomorrow for us. So what does that mean as we head into the weekend? More boundaries coming in, more energy in the atmosphere. Things are going to stay unsettled for us. And they're going to stay on the cool side with the clouds and the showers developing each and every day here. Let me show you as we head into our Saturday evening and into our Sunday morning, more storms for us. Things are dry, though, into parts of the upper Midwest, so we could use some of this rain. It's not going to be all such a bad thing, but notice how it just stays active. Essentially, we are going to see bits of energy as we even go into next week's forecast. So things are going to stay active, but Jordan, they will be all scattered in nature, which is the good part about that. But overall, some of us could see 1 to 2, 2 to 3 inches.
Yeah, well, I mean, we may be saying bye-bye to bananas, too. We're going to tell you why climate change is threatening the world's most popular fruit.
It is a packed show. Tune in to Pattern at 1 p.m. Eastern right after Weekend Recharge. Have you had? Have you? The chocolate? Oh, okay. Jim and I were just talking about what were those? Were they beetles? Were they roaches? And Jim's like, oh, chocolate covered. I'm sure they're great. I'm like, have you had a chocolate covered insect? He's like, no, exactly. A little crunch, though. You probably don't tell the difference, or if they're deep fried. No, and
the
watch the show.
Chocolate overpowers everything.
There is, you'll see how it's mixed in to food, I'll just say. I don't want to give away what the whole story is, but it is a good one. Hopefully you're just not eating during it, because you get more video like that. Right now, no problems here at the airport. Maybe you're heading to the airport and you're going to do a little eating on the plane. Well, be careful if you get anything to drink, because you might run into some turbulence here with some of these thunderstorms across the board. We should have some delays, and some of them will get bigger than others. When you get those thunderstorms right over the airports, that's when you run into some bigger issues like we did yesterday into places like Houston. We'll be much better in Houston. Severe thunderstorm warning, flash flood warning here. I-10 is going to be a mess. I-20 is going to be a mess. I-40 is going to be a mess. We are going to see I-95. A lot of areas in the east are going to be on the stormy side as we head throughout the day and especially into the afternoon hours. So there is your flash flood warning from Abbeville to Lafayette, and then we have that severe thunderstorm warning off to the east, and everything is moving north here. In just the past 12 hours, we've seen 3 to 5 inches of rain. That's significant. Remember, things are already saturated for us here, and there is our severe thunderstorm warning for Iberia and St. Martin parishes. Everything racing off to the north and the east. We head north and east to Charlotte. Poor Charlotte. Lots of creeks and streams out of their banks here if you look at the reports in and around Charlotte. Now we're getting more rain on top of that. That's less than ideal. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Charleston County. It's to the south of town, but it is a wet start to the day here into Chucktown. If you're trying to get out and do a run, this is not the morning to do it. You got to switch it up and do something inside. Might I suggest a little Pilates? Try it out. If you haven't tried it, I'm telling you, it's a lot harder than you think it is. But I'm telling you, travel is also going to be a lot harder than you're going to think it's going to be this afternoon, Jim, if you run into any of these.
Session lasts
an hour. I mean, you could do 30 minutes. If you only have 30 minutes, you could do 10 minutes of Pilates, but just moving your body a little bit.
And stretching, right?
Well, Pilates is all about stretching. It's like pushing and pulling and everything in the opposite direction and reaching. So I'm going to get Jim. In the wake of the devastating wildfires that tore through Los Angeles, communities are turning tragedy into transformation. As debris removal efforts continue, something unexpected is being saved: the scorched trees. The Weather Channel's Katie Tutrone went to a local sawmill to see how these trees are being transformed into furniture and lumber to carry on.
He needs you to jump in and do your job.
Really, really cool and unique story there. What's not so cool is the fact that we have seen 76,000 acres burned in California year to date. Obviously, with those huge fires we had in the beginning of the year, that really jumped this up. But we are well ahead of last year's average and, of course, the 5-year average, though it seems like fire season's year-round now. I mean, there's just no end to it. These are all the active fires that are 100 acres or more, 109 of them across the U.S., not to mention Canada and the smoke we've been dealing with from that as well. Remember, 1 acre is about the size of a football field without the end zones, just to give you some perspective. Canada, we have 133 fires that are burning right now, over 8.8 million acres for us. And of course, the smoke from our fires and their fires, it's just been really bad here. Thankfully, we'll get some rain in the east. So
the hunt is on.
I think they're going to need a bigger boat. Did you see some of those lobster? It was like half the size of me, some of them.
Yes.
Make sure you dive into the series premiere of the brand new show, Claw Hunters, Sunday night at 8, 7 Central. Well, Mother Nature is looking to ruin your weekend plan. We're just the messengers, by the way.
Debbie.
We are just the messengers. This is America's Morning Headquarters. I'm Debbie Downer Stephanie Abrams this morning.
That's where I was going with that.
With meteorologist Drew Cantori and Jordan Steele.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll have some rain to deal with, but I know it's not necessarily the outlook you want, especially on this Friday the 13th, mind you. We're going to see rounds of rain and storms over the next few days. Yes, and that includes Father's Day.
I wonder if everybody else is having the kind of Friday the 13th I'm having.
He's having a bit of a morning.
That is true. Did you walk under a ladder on the way in or cross a black cat or what happened?
This little thing that we used to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
It actually
it's been a mess. Yeah.
right out of the gate. So thank you, Brandon, for setting me back up so I can hear. All right, so we'll break down the cities that are on alert for the foggy weekend. And guys, we've already got some flood warnings, and I think that's going to be the theme as we get into this week.
Yeah. Well,